Hi everybody, Mr. Varga here. Here's another video tutorial or video response to a question I received from the Ask Mr. Varga series. I received a number of student questions this past week. And I'm responding to a question from Yancy in grade 6. And Yancy asked, how do I prevent my computer from being hacked? Typically, when we think of hacking, I think that phrase is quite common because we see it in movies and televisions. And typically, someone just doesn't jump on their computer and have really crazy skills, and all of a sudden they can access your computer. Typically, they can do that only if you give them some help. All right. So there's a couple things you can do to prevent people from getting access to your device or accessing your secure or private information. So the first thing to do is make sure your computer operating system, your phone OS, Google Chrome, etc. are all up to date. So whenever you're prompted to update them, you should update them immediately. So most of those updates include some kind of security features. So people like Google and Apple, they're always on the lookout for people trying to steal your personal information. And that's why they have updates on a continuous basis, so to speak. All right. You should never reveal any personal information online. That's my second tip for you. If you get a suspicious email, someone's asking you for maybe a username or a password or saying, hey, your account was broken into, we need to reset it. Those kinds of messages you should be really wary of. Those are probably what we call a phishing attack. That's phishing with a PH. And I've put a couple of links to some videos, explainer videos in the description, and you'll be able to watch those. All right. And those will be very, very helpful. If you're on social media, make sure that you keep your personal, your privacy settings at the highest level. Some individuals may try to gather information from you, such as your birth date, other information about where you live, etc. So you got to be really, really careful on social media what you share and make sure that you're using the highest level of privacy. Next, make sure you have a really strong password on your phone as well as your computer. I'm amazed at how many students have really, really poor passwords, things like Google 123 or their name. And passwords like that are really easy for people to guess, and then they can access your device and all the data that's on it. So again, I'll put another link in the description. This one's from Google, and it's about creating strong passwords. And last, there's some information for parents that I'll also share in the description with the link. And this is just about privacy and internet safety and just some good tips for parents. So when parents are talking to their sons or daughters. All right. So Yancy, I hope that answers your question. And please check out some of the links in the description. And thanks for sending in your question.